Sometimes in the black community, we can't be so quick to call somebody a coon.
Turn that shit off. Beat manipulation. This moisture must mean precipitation or perspiration. Terminal velocity.
BBN Jack Frost, what's up, party people? Hey, yo, hit that like button. And while you at it, subscribe and join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. Alright, so breaking news, everybody. It seems that the Kansas City Chiefs owner has agreed to sign Colin Kaepernick if it's okay with Andy Reid. Well, this makes news for the obvious reason. You know, it seemed like nobody wanted to sign Colin Kaepernick, and he's a capable quarterback. He's actually been more reliable than quite a few backups that's already in the league as it stands right now, and maybe the argument could be made for quite a few starters. On top of that, he's also actually taken his team. He's taken a team to a Super Bowl. I'm gonna break it down a little bit more, but I just want to point this out for all of those pundits, for all of those people, those supposed football analysts that was trying to say that Colin Kaepernick and Tim Tebow is somehow in the same, the same type of, they out of the league for the same reasons. Tim Tebow never took anybody to the Super Bowl. That's one. Two, Tim Tebow, when he was on that winning streak, that incredible winning streak where he had little bit of flashes of brilliance here and there, I'm gonna give him his just due deserves. I actually like Tim Tebow, and he did have flashes of brilliance. I didn't like him as a player. I thought as his character, he carried himself well. That's what I'm saying. He carried himself well. As far as being an actual football player, he was not a quarterback. He didn't have any accuracy. His delivery was too long. It was too long and drawn out. You want to shorten the delivery some. You want to be more accurate. He had tons of problems as far as just being an NFL quarterback. But as a person, he's really a good person. It seems to me like he never doesn't get into trouble. He's never involved in any shenanigans. Anyway, so the point being is they tried to say that Colin Kaepernick and Tim Tebow, they were out of the league for the same reason, and they're not. Colin Kaepernick is a capable quarterback. Tim Tebow is not. That's just facts. So this brings us to this discussion when Michael Vick goes on to a nationally syndicated television sports show, and he says that maybe Colin Kaepernick needs to cut his hair. And everybody shot Michael Vick down. Everybody. Even myself in a private moment, I was just like, what's this cool stuff that Michael Vick is talking about? What's up with this cool stuff? But I didn't do a video. I might have mentioned it here and there. I don't even think I mentioned it. And the reason why I didn't was because I needed more information as to why he says, look, you got guys that just put videos out. They're just trying to catch the wave. They know if they put the video out first, they're going to be able to get more views. They know if they just put out salacious freaking commentary on something, they're just going to get a whole bunch of clicks. That's what some people do. I don't particularly do that. So I might not get as many hits all the time as other channels might get. But my subscribers that are part of this notification gang know that when I lay it down, I lay it down. And I'm trying to be as competent and trying to be as impartial and non-biased as possible. So sometimes I wait for a little bit more information. And this is one of those cases where I did. Unlike in the Kyrie Irving situation, I told you freaking as soon as the season started, as soon as the season ended, Kyrie Irving wanted to be gone. I told you before the finals started that this coming up season was going to be LeBron James' last season in Cleveland, because those things were easy for me to see. But this right here, I couldn't understand why Michael Vick would come out and say what he said, so I really didn't want to speak on it. Now it turns out Michael Vick is actually some kind of coaching capacity for the Kansas City Chiefs. Interesting. Because now this changes the whole narrative of why he was on that show in the first place. He was on the show because he was laying the groundwork so that when Colin Kaepernick comes back into the league, there's already been a discussion about it. It's already been something said. That's all he was doing. He was laying the groundwork. They knew maybe a week or two before he even came on the show that it was already a consideration, that it was something that was up in the air. They knew. Coincidentally, the starting quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs is the same guy. I think Smith. I forget his first name. Kelly Smith, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, the same starting quarterback right now for the Kansas City Chiefs is the same guy that was starting in San Francisco when Colin Kaepernick went over there and took his job. So that guy, he's really pissed off. He's not feeling these decisions. But the point in which I'm trying to make is this. Look, everybody was getting on Michael Vick, calling him a coon. It seems like he probably wasn't really cooning. He was just laying the groundwork for something to happen. And on top of this, Andy Reid is the most pro-black coach manager that ain't black in sports at this point. It seems like he's consistently giving people second and third chances based on their skill level and not based on their skin color. We got to clap it up for Andy Reid. Definitely clap it up for Andy Reid. He's on top of it. And might I also say Ticket TV YouTube channel. That's where I heard this at first. I was doing my usual scrolling through my faves, and Ticket TV. That's where I heard this from. So I'm gonna leave a link in the description for Ticket. And he probably got links in his description for where he got the information from. Also, I'm gonna for you to know that you're gonna have to, because that's where I got the information from. Ticket. But so this is what's happening right now. He's not on the team yet, Colin Kaepernick, but it's something that they're discussing, and it's up in the air, and it's a possibility. And personally, I think that the NFL knows that they can't start the season with Colin Kaepernick not on the team. As much as they don't want him to be on the team because they want to break him, I think they know they can't start a season with him not on the team. It's going to be, the racism is going to be so obvious. It's just going to be an issue. Anyway, let me know what y'all guys think about this. As always, what y'all guys think about this is way more important to me than what I think about this, because I already know what I think about this. So like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell while you at it. If you ain't hit that notification bell already, you playing yourself. Share. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.